Thursday, June 6th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here along with you. We're going to talk all about Andrea here in just a moment. Let's look back at the highs from yesterday, though. 74 degrees, the high in Greensboro, 81 in Charlotte, 82 in Raleigh, 81 down in Columbia and Wilmington, 67 in Boone. It's a very mild, muggy morning out there. 71 in Charlotte and Columbia, 69 degrees in Fayetteville, 65 in Greensboro, Raleigh sitting at 67. Dew point temperatures way up there. You have some low 70s for dew points in Columbia, Charleston close to 70 in Charlotte, and a lot of mid 60s for dew points around the Triad. Even the mountain dew points well up into the 60s. A lot of moisture out there, so we continue to see some rain, some of it pretty heavy at times. We went through parts of the region, some pretty heavy rain along the Interstate 77 corridor back from Iredell County into Yadkin and Surrey County during the 5 o'clock hour this morning. More showers moving through. By the way, those green counties, that's a flood watch, in effect, for a good chunk of the Piedmont, the upstate, and down into the coastal parts of South Carolina and Georgia. Just a moisture-packed setup now down in Florida. There's one of those spiral bands pivoting through the peninsula, and you always have to watch for tornadic activity with those spiral bands, and a big tornado watch covering a good chunk of Florida, and that's Andrea spinning out there in the Gulf of Mexico. Here's the 5 a.m. advisory on Andrea. 60-mile-per-hour sustained winds, moving north-northeast at 13 miles per hour, about 200 miles or so west-southwest of Tampa. And Andrea will come to the Big Bend region of Florida later today, and then continue to lift further up into the Carolinas, the eastern parts of the Carolinas, as we get through tonight and into tomorrow. Okay, so with that said, here's what we're looking at in terms of the surface features here. We'll have a warm front moving through today, so that's going to give us good chances for showers and a few thunderstorms at times, and then we get the shield of rain with Andrea moving in tonight and tomorrow morning. Now the question mark is, how far west does that shield of rain make it? Currently the wind's not too bad down along the Gulf Coast. Those will be picking up as the system nears the coast. Watch here, the Stormcast modeling really cranking the winds along coastal parts of the Carolinas later tonight and tomorrow morning, and that could be a bit of an issue. And for that reason, there is a tropical storm warning in effect all the way from the North Florida coast up through the Carolina coast, as Andrea will be moving on through. Now, in terms of rain amounts, this is a broad look at the European model. This is additional rain on top of what has already fallen in most instances. Now, let me focus here on the Carolinas. The RPM is really aggressive with the rain totals. It's the most aggressive model with rain, and it actually brings this shield of rain further west tomorrow, back into the foothills and the Piedmont than a lot of the other modeling does. So let me show you some of that other modeling. There's a look at the European model. This is valid early afternoon tomorrow. That shield of rain making it to roughly I-85, but even some rain extending further west from there. Now, on the GFS, it's a bit of a different scenario. The rain stays confined more toward the coastal plain, the heavy rain tonight and tomorrow. So we're just going to have to see kind of how that plays out. Widespread rain amounts, though, could be fairly impressive. And again, let me compare that with the RPM modeling very quickly. This is the RPM around daybreak tomorrow. Notice that rain blanketing a good chunk of the region, and then as we get toward mid and late morning, it continues to progress further to the northeast. This is the HPC, or the WPC, rain totals here, and they're going more with the coastal solution. So we'll see. I mean, any way you look at it, it's going to be a lot of rain around the region. It's just wherever that heavy rain band focuses, there could be 3-4+ inches of rain, and we'll see. Have to watch for severe weather in the eastern Carolinas tomorrow too. There's your day 2 severe weather outlook. All right, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.